Recently, there has been a discussion about who would win the fight if Godzilla and Ghidorah met again. Would G-Man keep the title of king? Is Godzilla really stronger? For starters, let's analyze what is the difference between Godzilla in the movie released in 2021 and the one from 2019. As we know, Godzilla is a prehistoric monster that evolves all the time and thus becomes stronger. In 2019, Godzilla was supposed to be 120 meters long and weighed just over 99,000 tons. Godzilla in 2021, in an upright position, was about 130 meters long and weighed over 105,000 tons in 2021. Godzilla usually moves slightly inclined, which makes it much faster, more agile, and mobile. G-Man is especially stronger because he always rests in radioactive places and absorbs radiation, evolves its bionuclear system, becomes stronger, and also strengthens the nucleosynthetic cells, through which atomic breath is created. Godzilla gets stronger, has more control over his breath, and has much more battle experience and intelligence to fight the enemy. He is a great tactician and has incredible endurance and regenerates. Quickly to sum up, appearances can be deceiving, but Godzilla is already much stronger. The first issue in combat is, of course, overall strength. Godzilla has killer legs that can kill any titan, and very strong arms, while Ghidorah has 3 heads which he uses in battle. Godzilla also has a very strong and long tail which he uses to knock down the titan or even kill him. King Ghidorah has no arms and his legs are not strong enough to be a good asset in combat. He can only deal blows by biting the opponent and loading himself with wings. So the first point goes to the G-Man. Intelligence. Ghidorah is really good at using her intelligence in combat and intimidating her opponent before the fight. However, there are not many examples of his intelligence in combat. G-Man, he has proven to be able to learn and strategize to solve problems. Gnolls, he didn't mindlessly attack them, but he tried to know the weaknesses of his opponents in killing the male. He deliberately aimed to damage its entrails so that it would sustain fatal injuries. He also knew that the female was very vulnerable to his atomic beam, and that he himself was too weak to prolong the fight. So he deliberately burned her insides to end the match with a victory and save energy. When King Ghidorah returned, Godzilla sought to fight him in the water, as he knew that his archenemy can't swim. The dinosaur could also see when fighting is unnecessary, and he knew how to avoid an unnecessary clash. The score was to 2-0 to G-Man. Now let's question agility. Ghidorah is agile and uses his head to avoid Godzilla's laser. It also has wings with which it supports its tail. It does not use much to maintain balance because they are too weak. Despite its huge size, the dinosaur shows good speed, being able to swim at over 40 knots and can run quite fast on land. In addition, he has good agility, thanks to which he can quickly turn the situation in his favor. He demonstrated this by impaling a male Gnoll into a skyscraper, or shooting King Ghidorah with a ray when he knocked him down with his heads. In the water, Godzilla's agility is an even greater asset, as he is perfectly adapted to swimming. Godzilla in 2019 is upright, and Godzilla in 2021 is a completely different Godzilla. Once walks on 2 legs and once like a lizard on 4. The tail is used to support, and also to maintain balance. Godzilla curls up, disappears, jumps. My enormous physical strength will appear. Currently G-Man 3 Ghidorah. The next point is speed. Godzilla runs very fast, Ghidorah is deadly in the air, and Godzilla can swim incredibly fast. Both titans are fast and can't be compared too much in this regard. We have 4-1 for G-Man. Now terrain compatibility. Here is a short bull. Ghidorah excels in the air, and Godzilla underwater. That's why it's 5-2 for Godzilla. The next point is experience. Godzilla has already defeated many opponents. is over 250 million years old, but Ghidorah is just over 300 million years old. But he did not fight many skirmishes, most of them hibernated. A Ray meeting with Godzilla could end badly because the G-Man already knows his weak points. The score is 6-2 for Godzilla. Endurance now. Godzilla is extremely durable, but Ghidorah surpasses this point in addition to quick regeneration. It does not need oxygen to live. It is an alien and its layout is a bit different. Point for Ghidorah 6-3. Now you're on your guns. Godzilla has a Ghidorah tail with wings. Hydra has the ability to absorb electricity and life energy while biting. Thanks to this, he can suck the life out of opponents and draw electricity from man-made power plants. Hoots electricity. Godzilla, on the other hand, has a weapon that every atomic breath is afraid of, and when it absorbs energy, it turns into a living atomic bomb. The score is 7-3 for G-Man. Size. I don't know how big Godzilla will be in 2024. I can only guess. But I know that in terms of size, Ghidorah is still second to none. The final result. It's 8-4 for Godzilla. Ghidorah is a truly deadly weapon. But meeting the king of monsters again would end in his defeat. Godzilla is the true king.